Welcome back to the podcast. This is your host, Brother Sean Brumfield, and this is Pulpit to the Pew. And today we're Jonathan-less, but we have a returning guest here on the show, Brother Ryan Brown. He is back.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, man?
Well, I'm on this side of the living now. It don't sound like it. This is me not making a different voice. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, he's living off of cough drops.
Man, I got the flu. I was telling somebody that right before that happened, because this all happened right after ministers' conference.
Yeah.
And I think Becca kind of got it.
Oh, yeah. She got it to all of us, yeah.
You know? And I was like, we was telling the kids because they were talking about the flu being strong, and I think it was Ben was asking about it. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, we ain't got nothing to worry about. I said, I've never had a flu shot, but as far as I can remember, I never got the flu. And if it didn't go through every single one of us in our house, that type B flu.
Oh, man.
That was at ministers' conference, and you can hear I'm still fighting coughing and the stuffy nose and all that.
It's terrible.
We had some other things happen in between, but you know, but we're back.
Oh, we're so glad to have you back.
Yeah. I mean, I know you and Jonathan struggled without me, so.
Oh, we did pretty well. We had a couple funny ones, had a serious conversation.
Yep.
Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah, it's hard to picture having a serious conversation.
You know, I hate to say it. I think he kind of started it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have to go back and think about it, but every once in a while you get a serious bone out of it.
Yeah. Old Jonathan's growing up.
Oh, man. I guess sooner or later you're going to have to be, right?
Yep. Oh, you know what today is? I was looking this up.
No, what's today?
Today is Act Happy Day.
Act happy.
Yeah, not be happy.
Just
act happy.
So you're supposed to be sad today, but lie to everybody and say act happy.
Yeah. This is something else too. I'm going to use this. Everything you do is right day.
Ooh. But hold on, that doesn't say I.
Well, I mean, if I'm reading this and it's a title, it says everything you do, that's pertaining to me.
Technically, I guess so.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, if I really make my wife mad at me, I can say, hey, that's all right. I'm doing it right.
Everything I do is right.
And then you got Lips Appreciation Day. I've never heard of that before.
Lips Appreciation.
Yeah. And then, you know, when I read that, my mind goes right off to VeggieTales.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the Lip song.
I don't know if I've ever heard the Lip song.
You've never heard the Lip song?
Uh-uh.
It's one of them silly songs with Larry.
Oh, okay.
What was it? When I was just 2 years old, I got my lips left in the cold and they turned blue. What would I do?
Oh, my God.
You got to listen to the song.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. Anybody that's listening to this that's raised on VeggieTales, they probably know that.
Should I just look it up?
Yeah, go ahead. Look it up.
Just look it up and we'll play it.
While you're looking that up, it's also National Panda Day.
National Panda Day?
Mm-hmm.
Like Panda Express Day?
No, it doesn't say Panda Express, but you know they do have a panda on the sign, so that'd probably work.
Well, it is called Panda Express.
National Panda Day. Pandas are cool, especially when they can do kung
is it
fu.
I Love My Lips?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song. One day, while talking with Dr. Archibald, Laddie confronts one of his deepest fears.
If my lips ever left my mouth, packed a bag and headed south, that'd be too bad. I'd be so sad.
Oh, my God.
Gee, that'd be too bad. You'd be so sad.
That'd be too bad.
Alrighty.
If my lips said adios, I don't like you, I think you're gross, that'd be too bad. I might get mad.
That'd be too bad. You might get mad.
That'd be too bad.
You wouldn't be able to sing this song, that's for sure.
If my lips moved toodaloo, left a mess and took my tooth, that'd be too bad. I'd call my dad.
Oh dear, that'd be too bad. You'd
He's
call
talking to
your
his
dad.
therapist.
That'd be
Yeah.
too bad.
Greatest fear in life.
Did you say your father? Fascinating. So what you're saying is, if your lips...
That's hilarious.
Oh, it gets even better. One time he had to kiss his dear Aunt Ruth. She had a beard and it felt weird. He got him stuck in a gate.
Did you watch a lot of VeggieTales growing up?
No, but I listened to the songs religiously.
My mom didn't like us watching VeggieTales because when the Jonah movie came out,
They were the fish slappers.
They were the fish slappers. My mom would not let us. She didn't like us watching it because people went to hell because they were fish slappers.
Well, so, that's one of those deals. It's like, it can be harmless.
Yeah,
But at the same time, if that's the only Bible teaching that they're getting.
that's true. So, I kind of felt that. Like, it's like, obviously, like when they did the David and the duck.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
yeah.
obviously they're not going to go the full story because it's a kid's thing.
Right.
So it's kind of, I get that. But like the amount of people that watch or have seen VeggieTales is hilarious.
It is.
So when I went to Eastern Indiana youth camp, I don't know what,
What was that? You don't even know what you were going to say there.
I don't
did you?
even know. I heard it, but I can't even try to make that up. But anyways,
You can't even get it out what you're trying to say.
no, I
right now.
can't. Eastern, hold on.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Everybody.
you sure are. You sure are. It's like sneezing. It just
That's right.
you
Just
sneeze, I
keeps coming.
sneeze.
There you go.
Back and forth. But anyways, we went to Eastern Indiana youth camp, and they had their late night fun nights. Out in the pole barn, or I guess in the tabernacle. Technically is it? But and you go out there, man. It's crazy. Brother Jerry Tinsley had me help him do like some of the songs back and forth, and he's like, dude, these people love the VeggieTales songs for hype music. I'm like, no way.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, really? I was like,
Youth camps and VeggieTales, man. They
yeah.
go together.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think I put on Where's My Hairbrush, and those kids went wild, man.
Yeah.
Like, goodness gracious.
So it's kind of funny because I got them on my phone, the Silly Songs with Larry.
Yeah.
And so if I play Apple Music and I let it shuffle, it'll randomly go. Like, I'll be listening to the Brocks or the Meadows, and we're just worshiping the Lord and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, and now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry. And my kids absolutely love it. But one year for youth camp, when I was helping work the youth camp and all that stuff, they did a theme song for all the board members. And obviously, being the follically challenged individual that I am, that was my theme song when you said the hairbrush song.
Where's
and
My
they
Hairbrush?
and that was when I was slicking, I was taking a straight razor to it and completely slicking it off. Yeah. And so when I come in there and I have no hair on my head whatsoever, and that song, Where's My Hairbrush, comes on, man, the kids absolutely lost it. It was pretty funny.
Kids are cruel.
My favorite one is the cheeseburger song.
Yeah. I like the cheeseburger song.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I don't know too many of them because I couldn't watch it.
Or the yodeling veterinarian from the South. That one's pretty good.
I have to say, the choir that shows up in the belly of the whale is still my favorite.
That's pretty good. You gotta listen to Donuts for Benny.
I think you
That's
you
where
showed me that one.
That's where they're feeding donuts to the dog, and the dog goes crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be 40 soon.
Soon.
Coming
around that bend.
Yeah, coming around that bend. It's knocking on the door. I'm still a kid at heart, so
It's the only way to stay young.
that's right. Yeah, it is. It is. But
You try to.
yeah. What was the I when it's Christmas time and I pulled up that Vindaloo Sing, the Indian guy that sings his version of the Christmas songs.
Yeah.
I played that for my kids in the science class, and they absolutely loved it. Like, they lost it. They were begging, can we listen to that more? So I'd play different versions of his Christmas songs. I was leaving one day, and one of the substitute teachers, she also helps out with other things. I heard her talking, and she was talking to us, and she goes, I don't know where my boy got that, but he's trying to listen to this Indian guy singing these songs. He's trying to get his dad to play it. He said, I have no idea where he's learning this stuff from. And I was just like, yeah, you're welcome.
It's me.
It's Vindaloo Sing, and I can send you the playlist if you want it.
I have a signed copy.
Yeah. And then Akbar, that corn song.
By Julian Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's funny, dude.
They still sing it.
My favorite one that he does is Stupid Red Eye Flashes Twice.
I never did listen to that one.
Really?
Yeah. I never did. The only Julian Smith song that I've listened to is the Akbar song.
Have you ever seen his Kool-Aid skit
Uh-uh.
where he goes, instead of like just making regular ice Kool-Aid, he puts it in a percolator. So his brother gets out of that the next morning. He goes, "I made you Kool-Aid this morning," and he's like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Yeah, it's in the pot." And he's like, "What pot?" He's like, "The coffee pot." He's like, "You don't brew that?" He goes, "I made this for you." And like this whole conversation back and forth about how you don't brew Kool-Aid, you mix it.
Yeah. Did Benjamin ever play you any of the Richard songs?
Richard songs.
Yeah. The guy that plays the flute, it's actually the recorder.
No, I don't think so.
He's got one song, it's called Coffee. The dude can't sing, and it's all just like, but the only thing that you hear is the recorder playing in the background, and all he's saying is coffee, 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 coffee.
Wow.
Coffee. That's all it is.
That sounds terrible.
It's horrible.
I hate the sound of a recorder.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to take lessons for a recorder?
Oh, yeah. It was mandatory.
Yeah, we did too.
I learned hot cross buns.
I learned hot cross buns too. I never could get my fingers to work right doing that.
I always said that was like the school's theme, that hot cross buns. And then I started talking to other people at other schools, and they all learn hot cross buns.
Everybody's learning
Like,
that.
how's this my school's theme when this is everybody else's mandatory song too?
It's everybody's alma mater. Hot cross buns.
I don't even know what it means,
I don't either. Like,
but I know the tune.
yeah. To be honest with you, I don't think I could pick it out anymore.
Oh, I could. I could.
I just know the hot cross buns. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing I can think of.
When I was in school, I did choir too.
Yeah, I did too.
And we did one of the Beatles stuff,
Yeah.
So the one song is "Hey Jude, don't make it sad, don't make it don't make it mad, take a sad song and make it better."
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did this compilation when we did it, and then it goes into that one song where it's like raindrops keep falling on my head.
Yeah.
So now, because I sang that song so much when I was younger, and I think it's the dumbest song in the world. I don't listen to them, obviously, anything like that. But if it's raining outside and I'm walking and it starts raining, I instantly start going, raindrops keep falling on my head. But
To my be turned
can you
red.
Can you
Yeah.
think of how these lyrics go? Okay, raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the man whose feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Oh, I'm not going to stop the rain by complaining because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. What's that supposed to mean? Other than the fact that they had a really good time when they wrote the lyrics.
I didn't even know those were the real words to it.
Yeah.
All I've known is raindrops keep falling on my head, soon my eyes will be turning red. That's all I've ever heard
That's
of.
the part.
Probably because that's what
we
my mom used to sing to us when we started crying. She'd like spank us and she'd start saying, raindrops keep falling on your head. And I'm like, all right, Mom.
Yeah.
What a way to antagonize.
It's funny listening to some of them old songs. You ever hear this song? It was done by the Doobie Brothers.
Okay.
That's the name of the band.
Yeah, I've heard the
It's an
Doobie Brothers.
old song. And it is Jesus is Still All Right. Have you heard that song?
Yeah.
Well, you probably heard it from DC Talk. Because DC Talk
I never
redid-
really listened to DC Talk.
Really?
Growing up, we weren't allowed
I
to listen
guess-
to them.
Okay, yeah. That was in my rebellious Christian days.
Yeah, we were. That's too worldly.
Yeah. Well, they're not wrong. But not more worldly than the Doobie Brothers, I guess.
Is that that's not the same song that goes, what do you think about Jesus?
No.
Okay.
No. This song says, Jesus is still all right with me. Jesus is still all right. Oh yeah. that's what they say. That's the premise of the song. Now, I will say, for a Christian song, I never could. That is once. There's a lot of them that I don't understand. But for a song that I watched growing up, where people would sing it and they would shout
Yeah.
and hoop and holler and dance. And what do you think about Jesus? He's all right.
Yeah. You know, when like, to me, all right belittles him,
It does.
in my
It
opinion,
really does.
because he is there. We literally created a word for him as awesome.
Yeah.
You know, like that's literally his
Yeah.
word. And one,
Yeah, he's all right.
Like when you eat a bad, fry from McDonald's. How's that? It's all right.
Yeah. And the thing about that is when we use the word awesome has lost its splendor, because there's really no words that you could put to define Christ.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't really put it in a human dictionary, truly what person that Jesus really is.
Yeah.
But in our language, we use that term awesome because it's something that causes us to be in awe.
Yeah. It literally means to be full of awe.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, to watch him work, to pray to him and to know that he hears our prayers and the extraordinary things that he has done in our lives, it quite literally has left us in awe. So awesome, it really is a good word for him. But when you go to church and you're like, what do you think about Jesus? And then the other person says, he's all right.
We misuse the word awesome. I think the funniest thing I've ever seen, Tim Hawkins has that skit where he's like, no, you finding a fry in your onion chips is not awesome. Now, a bald eagle come out of the sky wearing a suit and he drops a piece of jerky in your mouth.
Yeah.
Now that would be awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that whole meaning of the word. But yeah, I've never, that song is always kind of like, as a kid, everybody was shouting and you're kind of like, oh, this is great. And then now that you're older, you're kind of like, did anybody listen to these words?
I'll tell you another one that really bothers me. You don't hear it as much anymore, but and again, it's one of those songs that I heard sung and people shouted to and they glorified God and all that stuff. But it was, if this ain't the Holy Ghost, I don't know. It just suits me. Have you ever heard that song?
No, I've never heard that.
That's the words.
That sounds like a foot stomping song.
It's quite honestly the words to it. If this ain't the Holy Ghost, I don't know. It just suits me. So what you're telling me is you're in church, you're swaying to whatever it is, but you don't know that it's the Holy Ghost, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Because whether it's the Holy Ghost or not,
my goodness,
it suits you.
It sounds very contemporary.
No, it sounds like that somebody wrote that was very ignorant and didn't know what they were talking about.
Well, what I'm saying is like, anything. It could be anything. Dude's in the back corner about to pass gas and he's running the halls, but that could be the Holy Ghost.
Hey, look, man, I'm telling you, and I've watched them shout to that song. Like I've watched them sing it, I've watched them shout, and they've sang and shout, and the whole time I'm thinking, well, if you're singing and shouting this, is this the Holy Ghost? You really don't know because it just
the stuff that people get excited about is just like just crazy to me. Like I remember this one time I went and visited a church. It was actually a church I went and preached at not long ago before Brother Michael got there, and they didn't have a pastor still. And this old man got up, started testifying. Started getting excited, started walking the pews a little bit. And then finally he gets up to the pulpit. He grabs the pulpit and he starts kicking the altar and he goes, oh, I've just been chasing this spider for a half hour. Don't mind me. I'm like, the whole church was like getting in with him and all that. And you just kind of like, all that for a spider.
Oh, man.
It's like that day the squirrel went berserk.
Yeah. Isn't that self-righteous?
Just church. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you another song that I thought was funny that I heard sing in church was that "Keep on the Sunny Side." Have you ever heard that song? Okay, here's the words: "Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life." Oh man, what's the rest of it? Okay, so I'll just put it this way: there's no mention of God, there's no mention of prayer, there's no mention of the Holy Ghost, there's no mention of Christ, nothing like that. It's basically just saying, "Have a good day."
Yeah, stay happy.
Yeah.
Act like your happy day. I think some of those older songs are just like, just literally a chorus. Like that song.
Constantly repeating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that song, it's raining on the inside. Come on in the house. Like they just sing the whole time. It's like.
Yeah. Send down the rain.
What's it raining?
Yeah. Or they sing it, "Send down the rain, Lord."
Yeah.
I've been in many a revival where they sing it.
I did too. Yeah. I've sang that song in revivals. It's one of the easiest songs you ever play in your life.
It is. Yeah.
Just G&D.
It's hilarious
for most people.
It is funny what songs people sing and all that stuff. I heard. Were you the one that told me about that, or somebody told me that this individual got up and sang a song and it was.
One I dedicated to my pastor.
Uh-huh.
That one.
Yeah, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did tell you that. I was there that night. We went to Brother Alex Gross's church, and I think I was preaching that night.
Yeah.
And this one of his elder brothers got up, or he asked him to sing, and he's like, "Come on up here, brother, and sing us a song," you know. And he gets up there and he goes, "I love my pastor. I want to dedicate this song to him." And he starts singing, "I see trees of green, red roses too." And the whole time the pastor just put his head in his hands like, "What did I just do? What did I just do?" That's one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen, because the conversation after service was wild because
That's funny. And you know, the bad thing about that is he probably didn't know any better.
well, that same individual did it again, but at Dryden Road. You just imagine seeing Brother Benny's face
Oh,
with that.
man.
I think he just kind of he just kind of let it go and like, I'll deal with this later. But you know,
That is funny.
it is funny.
That is great. So speaking of that, I made a playlist not too long ago for my father-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And my father-in-law loved old bluegrass gospel music.
Yeah.
Which we've made mention of that before. My father-in-law's a musician's musician, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put a playlist together, and I put the old Ralph Stanley gospel versions and stuff like that. Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, some of them other ones on there. And I put that playlist together for him to listen to. And my wife was sitting at home the other day, and she's been listening to that playlist. And she said, "Did you hear this song here?" And I said, I'll be honest with you. I don't know all those songs. I just know, you know, that they were ones that your dad liked.
Yeah.
And so she shared this song with me, and I told you, so I want you to play it. I want you to listen to these words.
All right, here we go. I've not heard this, by the way, y'all.
Now, he didn't write this song. This was written by somebody else.
Sitting alone in my cold prison cell, watching the sinking sun. My trial on earth is over now, but my main trial is yet to come.
Oh man.
My main trial is yet to come, oh Lord. I'll die in the morning at dawn. But after I die in the electric chair, my main trial is yet to come.
Oh my word.
It's really a sad song. I don't mean to be laughing about it. Like,
Oh, mother, I'm leaving you here all alone. I've disgraced your name, I know.
Wow.
This trial on earth is for my life, but my main trial will be for my soul. My
What a
main
thought.
trial
Yeah.
is yet to come, oh Lord.
And who thought a person on death row would be writing a gospel song?
well, so that's the premise of this song.
Yeah.
But after I die in the electric chair, my main trial
It's
is
kind of descriptive.
to
It is. I mean, you can't miss what you're singing about.
No. I've heard that look before.
Yeah.
The judge gave me the electric chair, but that don't worry me. It's what the verdict will be on that day when the main judge's face I see. My main trial is yet to come.
This is not at all what I thought this was going to be.
In the morning at dawn, but after I die in the electric chair, my main trial is yet to
So the premise of that song and the reason why she was mentioning that to me is I put this playlist together for my father-in-law to listen to at night
Yeah.
because he was struggling. I didn't know that song was on there, but she started playing. She said, "Did you listen to this?" And I said, "No." And so I started playing it at home, and I was like, "Man, I probably wouldn't have put it in that playlist if I known it was on there." But what a message! So the premise of that song, I can't remember who wrote the song, but the premise of that song was basically somebody done some sort of crime that was deemed worthy enough to die in the electric chair. His life is coming to an end. And so when we're hearing this song, basically this is his last night on earth. He knows that his fate is sealed and he is dying in the morning. He's going to get the electric chair. And all of a sudden, now death is a reality to this man or this individual. He's disgraced his mom's name. The judge deemed him worthy to die. He knows what he's coming to. And there's this internal conflict that the electric chair is not his main trial. Where he's at's not his main trial. And he said that his main trial is yet to come. So essentially what he's saying is my main trial is actually in the afterlife, when I pass on from earth into, into death, which the one thing about that song is there's never any count towards Christ. So there's nothing where he says that he prayed or anything like that, but he's come to the realization that he's going to have to stand before a righteous judge. And that's going to be his main trial. So the whole purpose or the whole premise of that song is not just the fact that he died, but the way that it's sung, it almost leads it to the opinion or alludes to the fact that he never made anything right with God either. And so he's going to have to sit on that judgment.
Or it also alludes to he's going to be judged by works.
Yeah.
To where did he do enough good to outweigh the bad that was in his life?
Right.
Do you know who demoed this song? Hank Williams in 19.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, it was Hank Williams that wrote that song.
Well, no, he didn't write it. He demoed
it. Yeah.
So the actual writers were Pee Wee King and J.L. Frank. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, it is something to think about.
Yeah.
It's not something that I necessarily would want to listen to if I'm trying to get peace at night.
No. I think I'd probably break out. I don't know. Carol Roberson or somebody like that.
Yeah. But
that's an old one, man.
So
the 80s.
Yeah. So you never did hear that song before?
No,
that's
I've
fine.
never heard the song.
I didn't either until the other day.
What a way to come across it.
I didn't even come across it.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. It just kind of jumped out and was like, hey, here I am.
Yeah.
Do you love bluegrass?
I love bluegrass.
I like bluegrass as long as they're not yodeling.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't want to see their Adam's apple do a jig.
Yeah. I can see that.
But it's measures, not, I can't listen to it in volumes. It's got to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No.
When I get on a bluegrass kick, I stay on a bluegrass kick.
Yeah. I can't ever say that my first pick. Now, I will say some people, I don't necessarily mind some of the modern bluegrass where it's more like they'll still put like electric guitar or something with it. So I like the Rochesters. I think they're awesome. I mean, obviously I love the Isaacs, but I wouldn't necessarily put them into the attribute of a strict bluegrass either. And there's another group that I listen to, but I don't have a playlist just for bluegrass.
I don't have a playlist just for bluegrass. I'll be honest with you. I don't hardly ever build playlists. I have people send me theirs.
Yeah.
But
the Nealons are really good too.
Yeah. So Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver is one of the ones that I was raised on, but they're not like modern. They're still old school. Obviously Ralph Stanley, that man, I listen to him a lot. Del what's his name? McElroy or McElroy. He's one. Okay. He's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Cause his voice is atrocious.
I don't really know him, so I can't really put a judgment on it. But
it's like my dad's a bluegrass man, and I was listening to him as we was working in the house together, me and him, and my brother was in there too. All three of us love bluegrass, and I've got bluegrass playing and one of his songs pops up and my dad goes, "Who in the world are you listening to?" Like,
Yeah.
this is awful. Ricky Skaggs. Love Ricky Skaggs.
I gotta tell you, man. The other day I was driving down the road and the Isaacs came on and they did their song "None So Lovely."
Mm-hmm.
That is probably one of my favorite songs right
Yeah.
now, as far as like just a breakout and just crying gratefulness.
Yeah.
You know, kind of the gratitude.
The Isaacs are extremely talented.
Yeah.
They are very good. I like listening to the Isaacs. Yeah, there's a lot of them that I can listen to. There's the other one is Daly and Vincent. I like them, but
Yeah.
the problem with them is they don't just have gospel. The one gospels track that they have is no music. It's just all a cappella, which it still sounds good.
Yeah.
But you listen to bluegrass for the music. I'm sorry. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And it's bluegrass, in my opinion, as a guitar player, is the hardest type
Oh, yeah.
of music to play in.
It's a different style.
I mean, you got the banjo, and we've talked about this at great length.
Mhm.
The banjo is one of the hardest instruments to really get down because it's a percussive rhythm instrument. So it's like it's a completely different thought process than just flat picking a
Well, you have-
guitar.
You have songs that are banjo speed.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what they call their banjo because you could play them and the mandolin if you got that pick down.
hmm
You can play them at very fast speeds.
super fast. That Eastern Kentucky just
Yeah,
get to town
Yeah.
music.
but yeah, I like bluegrass. But like I said, I mean, I was raised on it, so it's actually kind of funny because my dad was a bluegrass guy. So Doyle Austin, Quicksilver, Ricky Skaggs, all that stuff. My mom can't stand it
Yeah,
at all.
yeah,
So if she hears bluegrass, she's either A, turning it off and throwing the CD, or B, she's completely leaving. So it was kind
Yeah.
of a funny dynamic.
I gotta say, I don't just go out and rightly pick it. There's some bluegrass songs in my playlist that I like because I'm not like I love music, but I don't do. I'm not great at trying to find new stuff.
Mhm.
So like it used to be you just run the radio and find something, you know, or like Pandora used to be really big, you know. But like if you like do some of those stations now, some of those stations put on songs that are just like
Well, you can't. So
Crazy.
bluegrass is, unfortunately, you don't have a whole lot that's just dedicated to
Right,
bluegrass
right.
gospel.
yeah, you'd be
You know
listening to
what I
Blue
mean?
Moon.
And then when you do things like Pandora and stuff, they go off a genre.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking for bluegrass, even if you say bluegrass gospel, like it might play the Isaacs, but if it's got somebody that sounds like it's the same as the Isaacs, it'll play them. It's not necessarily.
No, I just mean just in general.
Yeah.
Most of, like if I go down the road listen to a playlist, or if I'm going to listen to music, it's going to be my playlist that I've already
Yeah.
put together because I just am not great at
Yeah.
adventuring into new music. I guess that's
Yeah.
probably
I'm not
my bad
either.
trait.
I actually don't either, but I've known these,
Yeah,
you know, from working with guys that have the same taste as me, or like I said, we listen to the Brocks a lot. You know, the
Mhm.
Brocks are probably them, and the Meadows are probably. The
I
most
listen
played.
to the Meadows CD
Mhm.
all the time.
Mhm.
I just, to be honest with you, their newest CD, which is, I mean, it's a couple years old now, but their newest CD has been one of my favorite CDs that I've
Yeah.
like. I don't think there's a song on there that I didn't like.
Yeah, I'll tell you another one that we listen to a lot, and it's actually two of them. Is the Hymned and Hymned Again by
Mhm.
Bart Millard, and that was good. He told those stories. Of course, Bart Millard's the lead singer for Mercy Me.
Yeah.
So it's a more contemporary spin on hymnals,
Yeah.
you know, and it's actually almost like a New Orleans style in some
Mm.
of them too, like a jazzy, like New Orleans type style.
Yeah.
But when they
Swamp water.
when he came out with the hymned, and that's what he calls them, hymned, HYMNE.
Yeah. Yeah.
They asked him why you did it because it's all hymnals, and they asked him why did you make this song? Because you know, I can only imagine, man, there's so many of them, you know, that they sang. It's not hymnals; it's contemporary gospel. And he said he was going around the house singing an old hymnal, and his kids were asking, "Dad, what kind of song are you singing?" And he's like, I sat there and I couldn't believe that my kids were growing up in a house where their dad's a singer
Yeah, not knowing.
and not know those old red back or blue back or whatever color it is hymnal
Yeah.
that you find in any of these churches. And he said that's when he decided to make that CD. He's got the version of Victory in Jesus, that whole hymnal. And I love that song anyway.
Yeah, you could church that song up.
Yeah, man, he New Orleans that song up, and I love it. It's my favorite version of Victory in Jesus.
Yeah. I listen to a lot of black gospel. I love black gospel. Fred Hammond is one of my favorite bass players of
Mhm.
ever. He's just so smooth, and like he put his choir behind it, and it's just like, oh man, I just love that.
Yeah.
John P. Key.
So
Old John P. Key from like the 90s. I loved.
So the
those
problem
CDs.
with that is I love the black gospel too.
Yeah.
They just repeat themselves so
Yeah.
much.
I'm not into the new stuff.
Yeah.
I like the old, like Georgia Mass Choir in their day, the Brooklyn Tabernacle, those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, like early mid 90s to early 2000s.
You ever listen to Mighty Clouds of Joy?
No.
Those guys are like they're before the night.
Yeah, no, I'm not listening. My brother got me to listening to the Nightingales.
I don't know that I ever listened to any of their
Yeah.
stuff.
Or the Blind Boys of Alabama.
Blind Boys Alabama, they got some.
Listen to those guys.
Yeah.
And my dad hated the black gospel music I was listening to. And so he was like, I'm going to show you some real. So he pulled out Charles Johnson and Revivers.
Yeah.
And I love like when their live shows.
Yeah.
Are just like some of the best.
Charles Johnson and Revivers were some of my favorites.
And to be honest, Charles Johnson is the only one for that time period that like really stood for what he believed.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like what he sang was what he believed. Because my dad was telling me time that, I mean, obviously that was like before my time, or I was a little kid when they were starting to come off the scene.
Yeah.
So Dad said that at one time he found out that most of his musicians were doing drugs, and he said he fired every last one of them.
Yeah.
And got a whole new
kept,
band.
He kept a pretty taut ship.
Yeah.
So my wife and her family met them
Yeah.
at a restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not live. They never went. So I went to a live show, and I don't think Becca was with me then. I don't think we were married. But they came to a little restaurant in Waynesville and had a live show. The Dutchman.
Yeah, the Dutchman.
So I went and seen them when they were live there. But my mother and father-in-law and my wife and my sister-in-law, they traveled full-time evangelizing for several years. And in one of those times, it's one of the stories that my wife loves telling and my father-in-law loved to tell, is they went into this restaurant and they met Charles Johnson and the Revivers. And it's funny because, he's just this old black man, and he's sitting there and he's eating, and my father-in-law never had a shy bone in his body.
Yeah. Probably knew who he was, dude.
Yeah. Oh, right off the bat, he was like, man, that's Charles Johnson and Reviver. So my father-in-law approaches him and he's like, are you Charles Johnson? And my wife said, she'll never forget it. She said, he never even looked up from his plate. He just said, who wants to know?
Class.
But after a while, he got to talk to him and stuff. And my father-in-law was doing his best to try to get him to tell him what denomination he was. He wanted to know. He was like, what denomination are you? And they said that he never would tell me what denomination he is. And I said, well, he sings for all types of denominations. He's probably, I understand. If you claim one thing, that probably cuts you out, whatever. So he's like, I never did get to find out what denomination he claimed to be,
I don't know. I don't know what he was.
I think he had a Pentecostal background, or probably
He's Church of God in Christ is probably what I'm thinking.
Like that. Yeah. And, or even there could be some UPC stuff in there.
It could have been,
because that's pretty common too. But
yeah, I think Church of God of Christ is in that oneness. I'm pretty sure.
So, but yeah, he loved telling that story of meeting Charles Johnson. But it was good. I like going to the live, but my thing is when you go to a live, like it was better than going to any Gaither thing. I'll be honest with you.
100 times, yeah.
But
I just can't stand them, man. I still can't listen to them.
The Gaithers,
the only, to me, in their prime was, I keep saying 2000s, but I mean that's like when I was growing up. So like listening to like Second Fiddle was like one of the like that CD and the Baptism of Jesse Taylor, which obviously, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But as a kid, I didn't understand all the doctrine then either, you know. So, but I'll tell you this, if there was one guy that I could go and be a part of, like, and like play music for in their prime, it'd be Gerald Crabb.
Gerald Crabb. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love.
In his prime. Before they did whatever they did.
Yeah, before the deep end.
Before they did.
Like when they were in their holiness years.
I don't know what in the world's going on with Jason. That dude is like, he's looking like some homeless hippie man.
Yeah, he is, dude.
I seen a clip of him singing somewhere, and he had the like wanderer
fedora, like
the hat, the leather cowboy. I'm a loner, leave me alone. Wandering. He had the duster, you know, that long leather duster jacket on.
Yeah,
and
it's like, dude, you were just in New York wearing a blazer and a fedora. Like, what in the world?
Yeah, and he had glasses on that were round, and they were tinted red. And that's what he kept. He kept that on. I'm looking at the guy, and I'm like, dude, you literally look like you just came off of a road show.
He's getting desperate for stuff, man. He's doing Bible studies and stuff in his tour bus.
Well, I thought he was pastoring or something, wasn't he? Or is that his brother? I know he stays out all the time. He's got huge with TBN and all that stuff. But
I like Adam. I think Adam's very talented.
I don't know. Well, they're all talented.
Yeah.
Like.
But I mean, like, he's like stays in his lane. He's not like going on this crazy.
But yeah, like, whatever. I don't know what in the world's going on. I think somebody might need to do a midlife crisis.
Where are they now?
Yeah. It's like I said, I don't know. It's his identity is completely different.
If I could have Gerald Crabb's voice, oh, dude,
back in the day,
yeah.
So I'll tell you,
it's just so like gruff.
Yeah.
And rough, but like, and it's like, but it's so warm and like inviting at the same time. You know what I mean? Like it's I guess it's just that for me, the epitome of like a man's voice, like, as a singer. Yeah.
So when I was growing up, one of the, and they were actually before my time, or I was like a baby, real young. It was the Pains.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
the Conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I don't care for that song. Okay,
I do. It's just a thing growing up.
I mean, it's cool because the story's cool, and I think there can be some power behind it. But I don't agree with it. Like, I don't.
No, it didn't happen that way.
Yeah, I don't think Death and Hell is sitting there like, hey, do we still have him now? And and Hell's like, oh yeah, he's good. I don't think anything like that's going on. But man, they had some powerful songs.
Yeah,
and from what I heard, the reason why they got off the road is because he took a church, and they've been working at church. And all that stuff. So they've kind of just disappeared, but that's what happened.
Yeah, that was 70s and 80s.
Yeah, they were real popular in the 80s, maybe very early 90s. But the 80s was like their deal. And I don't know, where they're at now as far as like, how old they are and all that stuff.
Yeah, I remember the Pains and the Magruders and all them, the McCameys.
Oh, yeah, the McCameys. They had a distinct voice.
Oh, dude, I loved listening to the McCameys. I know it was different, but
the old school McCameys.
Yes,
the old school McCameys.
Like we're going to shout all over the place.
Yeah,
McCameys. Yeah.
I like the old school Hensons.
I was about to say the Hensons have been popping up all over the place on my phone here recently.
But again, I like them. I like the old school.
It's got to be Kenny.
Yeah.
Once Kenny's gone.
Yeah, the Lighthouse stuff. Now the one guy, well,
Ron or Larry. There's the two brothers.
Know. I can't remember now.
One's got glasses and one doesn't.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't follow them enough. But yeah, I listen to them. But like I said, it's just funny all the different styles of music that's out there.
Yeah, especially like back then though, it was pretty black and white.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you had.
And they all kind of had the same standard.
Yeah,
too.
They all looked. They all had that modern Baptist, like what Baptist would sound now. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of music is the way I put it.
My favorite ones to watch when they were, because they changed, but my favorite ones to watch clips of is the Goodmans.
All Vestal.
The Happy Goodmans, back when they were like really starting to get out there. So if you watch that guy play the piano,
he's all over the place, dude.
He ain't even looking.
Yeah.
I mean, back when it wasn't for the fame and stuff, because fame does make a difference, not for everybody, but it does. You start
The showmanship was there too for them.
Yeah, you start running with different groups of people, and it does change. I'm not talking about where they were with their standing in the Lord. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm not the judge, but it changes the person. But if you watch him, I mean, that guy's not watching the piano, and his hands are coming up over his head.
Yeah,
he ain't missing a beat.
Yeah,
the notes never get missed or anything like that. So
yeah, he was talented.
Yeah, and then Rusty.
Yeah,
you couldn't beat Rusty Goodman.
Was you a Gold City fan?
I've heard some of their stuff, but I didn't really listen to a lot of them.
See, I grew up with Gold City a lot, and I loved Gold City growing up. Like Mercy Built a Bridge was one of the best songs.
No, that's a good
ever,
song.
In my opinion.
That's a very good song.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Or Look Who Just Checked In. That was a good song too.
I don't believe I know that.
I not heard that one.
Mm-mm.
That was a good one. Yeah. I love those older groups. And when I ride with Lissa, it's all this new junk. And I'm like, can we listen to something good here? I like some of the stuff, What's that? Brother, let me be your shelter. That one, the Jordan Feliz. You ever heard that song? It's like a new one.
I thought that was Need to Breathe.
No, I think it's Jordan Feliz. I think is what he does. But anyways, that kind of stuff, I'm like, can we listen to something that has spirit in it or says the name of Jesus?
I think that Brother, Let Me Be Your Shelter is a Need to Breathe song.
I don't think it is. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things.
I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Because I've heard that song, but I thought it was Need to Breathe.
Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of The River by Jordan Feliz. That song.
Okay, I don't know.
I didn't sing it, but when I seen Jordan Feliz, that's what I was thinking of was the River song.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know that I know that one.
Who knows? Not I.
Nicole C. Mullen, you ever listen to any of her stuff? She was the one that, it wasn't He Knows My Name. Maybe it was He Knows My Name, but one of those songs that some of our girls sing now.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she don't put out a whole lot of stuff now. I used to listen to her a lot, and I listened to it not too long ago. Nicole C. Mullen.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
There's another Nicole that I listen to. Nicole.
Yeah, I can find it here real fast because I know exactly what the album is. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Let's see here.
I listen to a lot of Natalie Lane. She's a very talented singer and musician. She plays piano.
Yeah. Nicole C. Mullen was something that I listened to. I went to Niagara Falls. We drove there, and me and my.
I don't know if I know her too.
Yeah, we blasted that one CD the whole time. I went and listened to it the other day, and I was like, "Wow, this is horrible."
Why do we listen to that? Bring back some of the old stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what
I'm get it out there. Yeah. So, well, guys, thanks for listening for another episode. Hopefully, we didn't bore you to death with our music talk and all that good stuff. But hopefully, we'll see you next week, and hopefully, Brother Ryan and Brother Jonathan will be back.
I might be back.
You might.
Yeah. Hopefully, I have my real voice.
Yeah. TBD. You never know. So we'll see you guys later.
See ya.